Hello, 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 everyone. We are back with more Metroid Prime. And tonight is likely going to be the last stream of the game. Fucking annihilated. I don't really have much to say before we really get into it. A whole lot of nothing happened today. It's been a bit quiet these past few days. Nothing noteworthy has really been happening. My air conditioner was put in yesterday, I think. So... fucking... I am, hoping to get back to work on stuff. Because I was waiting for that to get back in, because I've had a couple nights where I had trouble sleeping because of the heat. And now that my air conditioner is in, I don't have to worry about that, so I can go back to business. It's not uncomfortable doing that. So... this weekend, I am going to resume work on my novel. And then... next week, probably, I'm going to pick up exercise again. And try to stick with it a little better than I have been. Yeah, I posted in chat how it's gonna work. We are just going to... oh, which one's going down? Oh, it's the upper one. God, I hate this map so much. How's this set up? Okay. Yep, I think using the power bomb was worth it, honestly. Alright, that goes up there, but I can just jump down to the lower walkway. Oh, I was playing Yakuza Gaiden earlier. And I am close to getting to the point I want to be at in the game. Maybe? Where I can, like, start doing whatever in the game instead of just pushing the story. But the chapters seem to be a bit longer than I want them to be. So I might actually have to do some side stuff to be ready for what's coming. What if I just didn't, you know? Yeah, Yakuza Gaiden is really funny because it's the only modern way of playing some Master System games. Aside from one of the Yakuza games after it, which I think also has Yakuza games. I want to say it's Lost Judgment. Went the wrong way. We don't want to be here yet. I think it's in the mushroom room. There you go. Metroid Quarantine. That's where I want to go. Alright. Oh yeah, Chad, speaking of my air conditioner being in, you guys might be able to hear my, or stuff from outside my room a little more easily now. It just kind of comes with the territory of having an air conditioner in your window. Alright. I think this is our last save point before the next boss. It's gonna be the last boss before the final act of the game. Game? Work with me here. What is going on? Friends. Oh, there's another save point. Okay, I thought there were only 2 in the mines. Why is it specifically... I go up? To the right, what the hell? Alright, well, whatever was going on, I think I fixed it. Boom, 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 boom. Evasion mine should level 3. Fuck these Hunter Metroids. I thought I could double jump. Isn't there like... No. Chat, would you eat the irradiated mushrooms? I think Sky said the other night that Delicale, or whatever it's called, the things they're feeding the elite pirates, are grains mixed with mushrooms. So chat, would you eat the giant irradiated mushrooms? Me? No, my character, yes. The other thing is, I don't actually know much about your character, I don't think. You know what? You know what? I regret this decision immediately. Oh, God. Stuck farming power bombs, reloading a power bombs be reloading a room over and over again before the Omega Pirate Lamau. That is me. I've had a lot of reasons to bring it up and tend to be cautious about it. Self-consciousness, not wanting to get into unwelcome rambling. Okay. I personally don't mind, as long as it's not like long walls of text taking up a chat. But, I mean, if you wanted to post in the server, like post your art of your character in the art channel and talk about them, I didn't say anything wrong with that. If you want to, of course, no pressure. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's bad. What, species is your persona again? Forgive me if I've asked before and I forgot. I do have a terrible memory about stuff. Wait, do save rooms not heal you? Uh-oh. Oh, that was a missile recharge. Okay. Chat, your boy might actually be stupid. Wouldn't remember you asking either. Oh, hey, listen, man, I don't know if I mentioned it in my server yet, but I have started Yakuza Gaiden. That's where I want to go. Okay, I was looking at the wrong mushroom. I am on chapter 2. And I just rescued the dude, if you know what I mean by that. I'm trying to get to Chapter 3 so I can play the Master System games, because I don't really have another way of playing them, like, officially. You know me with wanting to be official. My character is a wolf anteater with natural ability to shapeshift, strong scion in his own native setting. Cap's not intended. That's fine. And you thought you would struggle without sound cues, you know. I'm going to fucking shit myself. What if they made a show where contestants had to cook against Bobby Flay? Or had to like cook to determine who gets to go up against Bobby Flay, but then instead of cooking against him, they just beat the shit out of him. I call it beat Bobby Flay's ass. Also pretty sure I've made that joke before, just not on stream. I don't have anything against the man, but I do think it's pretty strange that there's an entire show dedicated to just... Look how tough I am to beat at cooking. Come beat me. I'm really cool. Like, this is how it always came off to me. Wait. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Bobby Flay is just the Food Network version of Joshua Weissman. Data suggests that Omega Pirate lifespans are critically low. High levels of phazon exposure are causing rapid cell degeneration in all test subjects. No subject lived longer than 2 decacycles in our simulations. The lifespans must be increased to be cost-effective. Omega Pirate absorption system test results are in. Field tests indicate that the system is very effective against beam weaponry. We are alarmed at the field's inability to handle missile attacks, however. Science team is working around the clock to correct this critical design flaw. The Omega Pirate cannot afford such a weakness in battle. Cordite. I don't watch Food Network that much either. That's because I don't really watch TV anymore. I mostly just watch Twitch these days. If there's a show that I want to watch, I just acquire it and watch it that way. Or I wait until the whole show's out and then get it on DVD or Blu-ray. My family is big on Food Network, though. We all love food here. And my mom likes HGTV for home improvement stuff. Health alert. Phase on radiation warning is still in effect. Do not enter a phase-on processing area without level 8 radiation gear. Prolonged exposure is 100% fatal. Really? FXX? Isn't that like the Alt Fox channel that has all the animated shows that aren't like on the main primetime channel? Alright, what is going on with the aiming here? It wasn't doing this yesterday. Just being kind of unresponsive. Okay. Let's see. Alright, well, promise is a promise. We have all the pirate data. I think that should have been the last one. Alright. Here we go. Pirate data. Ball of Zevis. Space pirate encrypt. Okay. Zevis has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orphean, Syracuse, and Valparagon were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orphean is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orphean's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the Hunter. Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zevis. The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. Contact. Scans of the Spiral Sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 40.08.02, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Artifact Site. Field team reports are in on an age structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show the structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun. As this field can hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Phazon analysis. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Phazon Program. Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fendrana drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base in Starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in the sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Metroid Studies. Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial Phazon and infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of Phazon on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by Phazon sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. Parasite larva. Our initial tests exposing Talon-4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in a success. Mining status. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Glacial wastes. Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Phendrana Drifts region of Talon-4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantined caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators and the wastes are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Security breaches. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon-4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entry, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plug them whenever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Meta Ridley. Reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zevis, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. Phazon infusion. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The codename for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. Elite Pirates. Initial Project Helix experiments with Space Pirate embryos were disastrous. The Phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Sclera made a recent breakthrough, in which parasite studies with the Phazon strain, codenamed Vertigo, were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo Phazon with Space Pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Impact Crater. Investigations into a possible ingress point for the Impact Crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent lifeform readings we discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicates that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of Phazon from the Phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes access in the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to the vast deposits of Phazon within, but it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be. Okay, so chat, I realized the problem. This is a lot of reading, and there's a lot more than I thought. So, I know I promised that I would read them all. I don't think I can. I'm sorry. So, you're gonna have to either look them up or play the game yourself. I'm so sorry. I also have not forgotten when I tried to stream Doki Doki Literature Club, and I had to give up like an hour and a half into stream because my voice gave out. My voice is going to give out if I keep reading. What is... Why does it only work sometimes? I don't understand what's going on with tonight. This type of games you stream is best to bring others. So I've been told. It's the boy.
Recorded to logbook.
Kendra. I don't remember how to do this. Ah, missiles. Alright, it doesn't look like it's hitting him most of the time, but it seems to be. What scenes are also in Pirate? You mean the Cabaret Club stuff? Yeah, I don't like it. Shit. Damn, the power bomb fucking took out most of his armor. I've never tried doing that before. I guess we're gonna just execute that. They're pushing a lot of things in the Yakuza series that people aren't happy with. Like, do people even like those weird, uncomfortable live-action bits? I feel like people don't. Guess? I don't like them, and I'm not the only one that I know that doesn't like them, because Dennis doesn't like them either. Samus Gallery. Oh, yippee! Are you a Japanese thing? Alright. Phazon Beam. Alright. We have all the pirate data. We're missing one Chozo lore. One. Two. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Creatures. We have all the research. Missing the artifacts. You said the thing? I did? Now. I thriced. Let's see here. I need to look up what scans I'm missing, because I don't know off the top of my head. I might as well do it while I have the screen open. Shows up. There was a Metroid fan site that I used years ago. Is it a Mega Metroid? This does not look like the site. Shine Sparkers! No, that wasn't it. Metroid database? No, that's not it. What's the Metroid Prime guide? It's on IGN. Is it a Mega Metroid? No, that was the one I just checked. No, I don't want Reddit. Metroid Recon? Yes, that was it. Metroid Recon. This is the side I used. Okay. Metroid Prime. Power up. Logbook guide. Alright, let's see. Shows the lore, creatures, artifacts. The artifacts I don't care about as much because those will get along the way. But let's see. Chozo lore. What am I missing? One after Great Poison. Entrusted one. Vendrana Drifts. Vendrana Canyon. Okay. Better write these down. Sorry, guys. We're going to take a moment here. I need to make sure I get all these. No, don't save. Oops. Right. Creatures. It's whatever's after Oculus. Plated Puffer. There you go. Chozo Ruins Tower of Light. Alright. Okay, it looks like everything with an asterisk is missable, and the plated puffer, thankfully, is not. Okay, creatures. Plated puffer. Chozo Ruins. Tower of Light. Alright. What's next? What am I missing? Alright, Elite Pirate. Do the Phazon Elite. I know where that is. We actually need to fight him in order to beat the game. So I won't miss him. Hunter Metroid. What's that? Fission Metroid. Alright. It's in the Impact Crater. They're kind of all over the place. They apparently show up in the mines as well, but I think that's on the return trip. After you've gotten everything. Alright. And then last two are the bosses. Okay. Some logbooks. Choose alarm, creature. Artifacts. Alright, the artifacts, I don't actually need the scan here. Because the thing about the artifacts is that if you collect the artifact, you get the scan. So. Our applications. Cool. Okay. You have all the upgrades. So it's missile, power bomb, energy tank, artifacts. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. So we're only missing 3 power bomb locations. I know I haven't gotten any in Vendrana because we haven't been there since I got power bombs. I don't think. And I missed one in Magmore, but we have the one in Chozo Ruins because I know I got that. So let's do these areas one by one. Let me see here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is an uh-oh. That is an uh-oh. I may have missed an energy tank in the frigate. Which means I might have to go back in the frigate. And I don't want to go back in the frigate. Speaking of an energy tank. This actually helps because this means I can see how many I'm missing. Cool. Alright, that's the fission Metroid. Cool. Hey, Zdino, real quick, how many energy tanks am I missing? Am I missing 3 or 4 from what you can see on the HUD? Also, Thrice, I hope you're doing okay, all things considered. I've been thinking about you. It's like 3? Okay, cool. You're very tired. Understandable. I hope you are able to get the rest you need when you can. Just gonna check something real quick. Okay, I got that one. Got all the others. I don't think I got the one in the furnace. Did I? No, I did get that area. Or I did get that one. So I think that's the small morph ball track in the furnace. So I think I have all the ones in the Chozo Ruins. I think I got the ones in Magmore. I know I'm missing one in Fendrana. Got the one in Research Lab Aether. I'm missing the one in Transport Access, so that's one that I know I'm missing. Got Ruined Courtyard. One in the fan. Got that. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm pretty confident I'm missing one of the ones in the frigate. Okay. That's two, though. I think there's 14 energy tanks. Uh-oh. Chat, we have an energy tank that's unaccounted for. How you doing, Spike? Trying to figure out which energy tank I'm missing. Maybe I didn't get transport ton away? I'm pretty sure I got the one in Research Lab Aether. Well, listen, okay, I know I got the ones in the mines, and I know I got the ones in the Chozo Ruins. So it's Fendrana, Magmore, and Talon Overworld where I'm not so sure. Well, let me get out of here. We can start figuring this shit out. Would you say it's a... Can't believe you do this to me. Don't shoot 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 me. Cool. And fast. Oh! I'm gonna take that as a yes. I didn't say anything. I neither confirmed nor denied it. I just simply didn't say anything. Oh, but I happen to have the Phazon suit, so I can just walk. I suppose we could go through each room one by one to see if I got everything. I have 2 hours. 3, actually, if I go late. So, like, I don't think it's going to take me more than 3 hours to get through the whole map again. I just need to get out of here. Takes me to Vendrona Drifts. It takes me to Town Overworld. Is the Warrior Shrine near here? No. Okay, you know what? Magmore is pretty straightforward path. So we'll start with Magmore. We'll do Magmore, and then I'll make my way back to everywhere else. Right, I got the workstation, because I know I did that. Transport Tunnel A. There's the Warrior Shrine. There's Transport Tunnel A. That's one I'm not sure about. But I think these are in kind of story order, so we got a bit of a ways to get around. Oh, suddenly banger music. Yeah, Magmore Caverns is a banger song. Thrice, have you played Metroid Prime? You've not played a single Metroid? Oh, you need to fix that. Most of them are on Switch, actually. You'd just be missing, what, Prime 2, 3, Other M, Hunters, Federation Force, and Samus Returns. But if you still have Switch Online, that's a good chunk of the series right there. It is my favorite Nintendo series. I just killed you guys. Does it look like I give a damn? Funny thing is, this song isn't even unique to Metroid Prime, because it originally was, I think, the Norfair theme in Super Metroid. And then was used again in Metroid Prime as the Magmore theme, and then again in Samus Returns as one of the Lava Ring themes. Good song, though. Well, bye. Let's check out the transport tunnel. There's a one... I don't know which ones I don't have. I need to count again, but I need this fucking douchebag to die. Stop spinning! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I am missing 3. I'm missing 3 energy tanks. And I only know 1 for sure that I'm missing. So I'm hoping I'm missing 1 here. Nope, I got it. Alright, so we got a bit of a problem. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to scour the map. Point by point. Checking everything that I've already gotten. In order to see if I'm missing, or where I'm missing a goddamn energy tank. There were 2 in the frigate, and I only remember getting 1 of them. So that's 1 that I know that I haven't gotten. And there's 1 in Fendrana that I wasn't able to get because I didn't have the plasma beam yet. But there's still 1 that's unaccounted for. And I don't know which one it is. So I have to check every single room on the list until I figure it out. Okay, I know it's not Fendrana, because I haven't been back to Fendrana since I got the power bombs. Or rather, I know that I'm missing the ones in Fendrana, because I think I've only gotten, like, 2, now 3 power bombs. So, okay, that's that. I'll grab the missiles. Triclops pit. We're missing the missile tank, a missile expansion here. Okay. I don't know why the pointer is doing that again, but okay. See, the nice thing when we get to Prime 3, at least, is if I remember correctly, most of Prime 3's areas are pretty simple to get across, and there is actually a fast travel system. Prime 2 kind of has a fast travel system. Kind of. It's not really all that good. Alright, I've been in there, so I've got that one. Alright, that is all the missile tanks for Magmar. Alright. Chat. I am starting to question if it's really worth doing 100% playthroughs of all three of these games on stream. Because the nice thing about Prime 4 is that with the maps you can get, where you can find all the collectibles, it makes it pretty easy to figure out. But I mean, I'm cross-referencing across 4 different tabs right now. And it's very slow to figure this out. So, you know what? I'm gonna put it up to a poll. I would like to at least get this last Chozo lore scan. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna put it up to a poll in chat. Figure it out. No, it's just extra cutscenes. Alright, let's go for 5 minutes. Prime 1's cutscene, the secret cutscene, was a tease for Prime 2. It is a pretty neat cutscene. I have seen it already, and we have gotten it on stream before, because we got it when I streamed the remake of this. Where am I going? That's where I was. No. I go this way. Okay, I went the wrong way is what happened. Okay. Yeah, chat, vote. Please vote. This will determine how the rest of this month is going to go. But we will still see Metroid this month if we do not go for 100% for all 3 games. I will throw in some extra Metroid games. So consider that your incentive for not... Where am I going? This way. Consider this your incentive for not going for 100%. If we don't, I'm going to throw in some extra Metroid games. Most likely Fusion and Zero Mission. Maybe a third game if I can figure out what the third game is going to be. But I underestimated how annoying... I'd always say fuck it for Prime 1. Or 100% Prime 1. That's true. Yeah, why not? Well, let's see what people are saying right now. There's not too many people in the chat, so if everybody's already voted, then it should be counted by now. Okay. Alright, you guys. Let's see how it is. Okay. I will 100% Prime 1, but I probably won't 100% 2 and 3 on stream. Because... this is a lot. Okay, so I have to pay attention to chat, I have to pay attention to my game, and I have like 5 tabs open right now with all the stuff I'm missing. You said there was extra stuff, so I voted accordingly? Yeah, if we don't 100%. Unless you meant there was... Unless you meant the bonus cutscenes. Hi, Cabin. First 2 words of the second. What? What's wrong? I don't know. Cutscene. Okay. Alright, well... You shush, Cabin. Shush. Alright. Well, we'll 100% Prime 1. Because that's what you guys want. And then I'll put up a poll in the server if you guys want me to continue to 100% the next 2 games. Christ, I have Other M. I could just stream it. I hate the game, but I am willing to stream it. Did you even promise it? Because there wouldn't be enough time to fit it in the marathon. I don't know Prime 2 or 3 nearly as well as I know Prime 1, so those games might take longer. I don't have enough time to fit Other M, which I also don't know very well. That's why I didn't promise it. Next year, then? Oh, it doesn't have to be during Metroid Mania necessarily. It could be like at any point, really. Alright. I'm gonna have to go through these areas like... I'm gonna have to go through these tabs like one at a time or something. Because I don't want to be jumping between 4 tabs as I'm looking at room by room. I don't know what would be smarter. Okay. I just gotta make it back to the gunship. If we make it back to the gunship, we can figure out how to do this. Zeno, what is your recommendation for tackling all these collectibles I need to get? What is your recommendation? I don't remember how I did it when I streamed the remaster, but I also wasn't in the middle of a marathon with the remaster. That is assuming Xeno is actually heard me and is not currently watching Beat Bobby play. Figure out what you know for a fact you're missing and go room by room. Okay. The missile tanks are going to be a lot harder to figure out, so I'm probably going to have to go room by room and then figure out if there's something I'm missing there. Because I might also just want to go room by room and check even if I think I got the missile. Just to be safe. Well, the other option is I also could try not to just finish the game today. And instead just finish the game tomorrow and take my time 100%. Because that's the thing, is that my whole hesitance for going for 100% tonight is because I was under the assumption I would be able to finish the game tonight. If I'm not finishing the game tonight and I'm extending this another day, then that's not as much of an issue. Because I scheduled Metroid Prime for tomorrow, because I wasn't sure if I'd finish it tonight. Alright. Landing site. There's a missile here. I think I got this one, but let me check. I know where it is. That is where it is. Alright, we got that. No power bombs here. Alright, got all the artifacts, so we can skip that. Alright, missile tanks. I wish I could do this without having to move so far back every time when I'm checking the names. Transport tunnel A. That's not that. It's right there. Started with Andromeda. Yeah, because I think I'm already done. Well, I did not check the missile tanks in Magmore. No, I did. I have everything in Magmore. We're done in Magmore. I think. I didn't check all the artifacts. No, we're done in Magmore, because I know I got Lava Lake and the Warrior Shrine. Okay, so we're done with Magmore. So go to Phendrana. Cool, okay. Phendrana is fairly linear. Start by Thardus and make your way to the front. Easily done. Yeah, because what we can do, I think there's an elevator near Thardus's room. We can start there and make our way to the caves, and then swing through the pirate labs, and then come back out to the front. That makes more sense. So I just gotta find... Oh, shit. Shit. Wrong button! Alright, Thardus's room. Thardus's room. Yes, there is an elevator here. Magmore Caverns South. That's the one that connects to the mines. Oh, joy. Okay. Well, I know where that is. We were just over there. Unfortunately, it's basically going back the way we came. See where this puts me. Oh hey, Magmore Caverns. That actually puts us a little closer to where we need to go. So if I'm going to do a sweep of these areas, I think it makes sense to do Vendrana and then Phazon Mine, since both of those are pretty straightforward, and there's like a set beginning and end. And for Vendrana, I can start at one end and then loop back to the beginning. And then the Phazon Mines, I can start at the very end and then make my way back. So I think that would be easier. And then I can save Talon Overworld and the Chozo Ruins for last. That sounds good. I think. Drawing drifts. Alright. I believe that's where we want to go. So I'm facing the wrong way. I think tackling this area is basically by scope. Would be better than trying to do any other method of getting through them. Alright, so then we're just going to... Well, 100% Prime 1, and then I probably won't 100% the other two. And then I'll figure out what I will add to the stream with the different times. Or to the marathon. I'm sorry for not playing this out, that well. I kind of didn't expect how, or I had forgotten how kind of annoying it is to 100% these games. There's a lot to collect. And it's really easy to forget what you've already collected. Alright. Video games are neat. But they are also sometimes obnoxious to 100%. When you got so many fucking items. So many things to collect. I don't think any game is as painful to 100% as Donkey Kong 64, though. Goddamn. The game is a nightmare. Oh, hey. don't think there's anything I'm missing in the gravity chamber. Let's see here. Artifacts. So maybe it's a control tower, which has a last temple. No, there might be a storage cave, though. Okay, there is something over in Findrana's edge. So there's an artifact there. Energy tank. No, there's no energy tanks over here. There's two things over in Findrana's edge. It's a power bomb and an artifact. Let's see. Something in the gravity chamber and Frost Cave. Cool. Okay. Let me also go back to Thardus' room real quick. Because I missed something. It's a good thing I didn't drop down yet. Got that. I don't remember there's 250. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. I don't remember there's 255 or 250 missiles in this game. Maybe let's help me figure out how many I'm missing. It's 250. Okay. Let's see here. I have 180, so how many am I missing? That would seriously help me out. 250 minus 180 is 70, divided by 5 is... No, not minus 5, hang on. Divided by 5. 14. Oh god, 14. Okay. So, Frost Cave, Findrana's Edge, we'll loop around, Gravity Chamber, come back through the Hunter Cave, and then we'll go to the Research Labs, where we can get some stuff there. So we'll do this area by area. So going above to the Frost Cave. Methodically. Oh god. The stuff that I know I haven't done yet. Frost Cave. Oh, that was just a save point I never went into. That's really funny. It's to the top of the cave, right? Why isn't this breaking? I'm at the top of the cave, what the fuck? Chat? Why can't I break this? There we go, Jesus. I wasted 22 fucking missiles doing that. I just want you guys to know that. Alright. Cross cave done. Dunzo. Okay, now we go to the gravity chamber. Check if I've got the thing there. Yes. I know. I know. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate... I don't care, though. We're not doing that yet. What did it do? There you go. Gee, thanks, game. I was locked on when I started. There we go. You have no idea where two of them are. Okay, that's security cave. Alright. This room's west is where the other one is. Alright, supposedly... up here somewhere. There's a hidden door somewhere. There it is. Alright, we are missing 4 artifacts. And naturally, they are the 4 that are not scanned. Alright, one of them is in the control tower, I know that. One of them is in the Chozo Ice Temple. One of them is in Elite Research, and one... Okay, so the 4 that I'm missing are in Phendrana and the Phazon Mines. Cool. Okay, I know where those are now. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Now, we make our way over to the gravity chamber, which should be... the lower edge tunnel. So anything in the Hunter Cave? No. We're just trying to get to the gravity chamber, which is... no. There it is. Alright. That is everything in the Phendrana's Edge area, over in the caves. The quarantine caves, that's what they're called. Alright, we can get out of here now. We can go to Pike access. That's pike access. This one. Alright. So, Research Lab Aether and Hydra. There are missiles there. You don't need to worry about power bombs here. There's an energy tank in Research Lab Aether, which I think I got. And then there's an artifact in the control tower. Alright. So let's see. There's Aether. It's Hydra. It's a control tower. Hydra, Aether. Aether. Control tower. And then the Chozoites Temple. Cool. I don't care. That's the thing. I don't. I will walk through as many of these shots as you can bring to me. I can't see what kind of door it is. Oh, that's with flashing lights. Eighth. Alright, so I got the missile tank here. Missile expansion. Okay. So that's... I got the energy tank here. And I'm pretty sure I got the one on the missile tank on the catwalks. Probably easier time checking if I'm right there. Yeah, it looks like I got it. Alright. There's an artifact here. And then the only other part of this part of Fendrana we gotta check is Lab Hydra. Which we're about to go to. That's what it is. Alright. For some reason I thought it was a plasma beam. Alright. The last artifact here. No, it's not. Because there's still the one... in the Chozo Ice Temple. Alright. Go to Hydra. Dish one. Cool. Seriously? I never got that? Okay. Alright. So everything we are missing is now in the beginning areas of Vendrana. Well, potentially. Alright, we have all of the energy tanks here. Because I know I got the one in Ruined Courtyard. I know I got that one. Because I never missed that one. So then... Shorelines, Ice Ruins West, Ice Ruins East, and then the Chozo Ice Temple. That's where we're missing stuff. But some of which we're only potentially missing. Alright, no more thermal visor. Yay, yippee. There's much rejoicing. That's just a whole ass normal Shigoth. Alright, Ice Ruins West. What is here? There's two in the east one. Ah, Power Bomb. That is, I believe, all the power bombs. So I got Central Dynamo, that's the first one. I got the Warrior Shrine. Got the Magma Pool, I got Security Cave, and I got... Yeah, we're done with power bombs. Okay, that's all the power bombs. Okay. Is there anything else in Ice Ruins West? No. The other two areas that need to be in Shorelines, Ice Ruins East, and the Chozo Ice Temple. Both of those here. Mid-game boss picks up side job as late-game enemy. Of course. Ooh, double kill. There's a Shigoth here. Alright. Looking for... Oh shit, the logbook. Oh. I need to go back to Ice Ruins West, but first things first, look at the items in here. I missed a scan. I'll get this first. Alright. Back to Ice Ruins West. Should be as simple as going back the way I came. Doesn't say where in here. Oh, I got Cypher. Oh, it's Fendrana Canyon. Ew. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Fendrana Canyon. That's right over here. No biggie. It's right here. Alright, that is all of... the Chozo lore, I believe? Yes. Cool, that's another tab I can close. Alright. So now... I will go to the Chozo Ice Temple. Which is over that way. Let's see. All right. Alright, that is... I know where the last two artifacts are. And we're probably not going to get to them tonight. Phase on mining tunnel and elite research. Elite research is kind of impossible to miss. But I know it's in the mines. Alright. Now we just gotta check out the shorelines. Alright, that's one missile tank. Alright. So where are all the Sheegoth furries at? If someone actually has any kind of Metroid-themed persona, that would actually be kind of interesting to me. Anyone happen to know anyone with a Metroid? Any kind of, like, creature from Metroid as a persona? Anyone know anyone like that? Or just as an OC in general? Like maybe a space pirate or something like Ridley? You know, it'd be pretty neat. Alright. I will get us back to the mines, and then I'm probably just going to end stream there. Which means, Zeno, you get another day to figure out what missile tanks you're missing. Excuse me. You're probably going to have to go through the rooms one by one, tank by tank, if you can't figure out what you're missing. Oh, it's denied us. Alright. You know what? I'm going to go through the frigate. Double check what I'm missing over there. And figure out which way I'm going. That's fine. That way. Does it look like I give a damn? Can't be in the mines or Magmore since I know I got all those. Somehow I'm missing the scan for the large missile restore. I think this is the only game in the series, like the Prime games at least, where you actually need to scan the pickups. I don't think any other game makes you do that. Oh, if I was gonna go through the frigate to grab stuff, I shouldn't have fucking closed everything. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I got the one in frigate crash site, so let's see here. Frigate crash site. Your ventilation shaft. Alright, reactor core. Reactor access. Right, left. Biohazard containment. Alright. Research. Hydro access tunnel. Where is this? It's here. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Got that. Okay. Okay, so frigate crash site, biohazard containment. It's the arbor chamber. There. Alright. Frigate crash site, biohazard containment. Alright, so just 2 missile tanks to check, and hydro access tunnel for the energy tank. Because that's the one that I'm not sure that I got. Cool, okay. And then once I get to the Phazon Mine save point, I'll end the stream. Annoying that I have to go through the whole frigate again, but I forgot to check that I got everything before I left the first time. I'm also not sure if I even got everything there. Well, shite. There we go. Oh, God. Who's the other one? The crash site. I forgot to check that. Hang on. Pretty sure I got that one, though. Wait a minute. I think I got that one. I don't know. I'll have to check. Yeah, I'm a bit scatterbrained right now. This is the second time that I left a room without checking what I needed there. No, I didn't get it. There it is. Alright, well, it's a good thing I came back. Shit. Yeah, I'm hearing noises outside and they don't sound good. Grab. Alright, reactor core. Reactor access. Fucking hell. There we go. Yeah. So that's where one of the energy tanks was. Now we got that one. Oh, it's a vine thingy, and I just... Alright. Fucking hell, that actually startled me. Alright, I think I may have gotten the missile upgrade here already. Found two of them fucking root cave and arbor chamber. Metroid was such a neat concept, a flooded wrecked version of the intro area. It is! It's also a shout out to the wrecked ship from Super Metroid. Because Metroid Prime started out as a first-person 3D remake of Super Metroid. But a lot of things were changed to be an original game instead of a remake. And the weird thing is, a lot of the Super Metroid enemies just had their models and textures changed to be original. So the model and texture names of the enemies that are in Prime line up with Super Metroid enemies instead of the Prime enemies. So the names don't match what they actually are in the game. It's really interesting. Alright, so I got the biohazard containment. That leaves... Retreat Tree Chamber, which I've already been in, so I already got it. Life Grove Tunnel, which I know I got. Yeah, so I got that. So it's just Hydro Access Tunnel right now that I'm not sure on. Yeah. Alright, I am facing. There's a lot of interesting stuff about it on the Cutting Room Floor wiki, which is a very cool wiki of cut content from games, and the owner of it is Rachel May, a furry VTuber, who Phazon you may know as one of Proxy's many girlfriends. That woman's polycule is massive. I could never keep that. I could never date that many people at once. I'd go insane. Are you fucking... Fine then, keep your secrets. Going the right way, yes, okay. Skyrim 4 is one of my favorite websites. I've been checking out the site since, I think at least late high school. Every time I finished a game, I would check the site to see what cool cut content there was. Because I'm always fascinated by that stuff, you know? This is tricky. Got it. All right. So that's that. Now we're just missing one energy tank. We are missing exactly one energy tank. See if I can figure out where it is. What I haven't done. So it's definitely not Vendrana or Magmore. And it can't be Talon Overworld. So it's got to be the mines. No, it's not the mines. It's in Chozo Ruins. The energy tank I'm missing is in Chozo Ruins. So it's either the furnace or the Hall of the Elders. It can't be any other area. Did I never get the one in the furnace? Okay. I think I got the one on the... Yeah, that's the one on the Life Grove Tunnel. I got that. Got the Great Tree Chamber. Alright. Did I ever do the Ice Beam stuff in there? I don't remember. It's either Hall of the Elders or the Furnace. It's one of the two. Because I don't remember if I went back there after I got the Ice Beam. I know I got the Plasma Beam one. I don't remember if I got the Ice Beam one, though. Okay. So we're done here. Done here. It's gotta be. It's either the Furnace or the Hall of the Elders, because I remember doing every other one. So that's probably the last energy tank I'm missing. But this means that it's just the rest of Talon Overworld, the Chozo Ruins, and the mines. So what we're going to do tomorrow is I'm going to check out the mines. And I'm going to start at the beginning and go all the way to the end, and then loop back through Magmore. And then I'll go to the Chozo Ruins, start all the way from one end, which basically is the furnace area anyways, off where the Hall of the Elders is. And I'll go all the way around back to the entrance, go to Talon Overworld, and the only parts left of Talon Overworld that I need to check are on the opposite end of the crashed frigate, all of which connect to each other. So theoretically it'll be one quick sweep, and then we'll be done so. I will not 100% Prime 2 and 3. So to accommodate for that and to make up for it, I'm going to tack on some extra games to the marathon. I will figure this out after we finish Metroid Prime 1, this game. I don't know why I said the full name. That way I can just ensure that I'm actually done with it tomorrow, because I don't want to plan all this out and then have to go until Monday. I especially don't want to go until Monday, though. I don't think we will have to. I did not anticipate this to take as long as it did. But thank you all for tuning in. Alright. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to find us a wonderful bean to raid. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay. Wrong tab. There we go. Let's see here. Sneeze. A little sneeze coming. Dum dum dum. Do. Where are we going? Where are we dropping? Chat, have we ever rated Spicy Bara? I don't know if we have. Well, let's raid them. Looks like they're streaming Star Fox Assault, something I've been wanting to stream for quite some time. So, I'll be back tomorrow with Metroid Prime. We will definitely be finishing the game tomorrow. I apologize that plans are getting screwed here, but it's partially my fault for not grabbing as many items or writing things down ahead of time so I knew where to go. Should have done that. I'll make sure to do that at least partially with Prime 2 and 3. If I can at least get all the scans of Prime 2 and 3, that would be great. I'll at least go for like 100% scans. Maybe. We'll see. At least the lore, at the very least. But I'm gonna hang out after stream. I have Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Blue Sky. If you ever miss a stream, I have a vlog channel on YouTube. If you would like to join on the raid message is Dapper Dragon Raid. You can use whatever emotes you want. As long as you copy the raid message, that's all I care about. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.